Already know who it is. Alright, we back. We here today to do these red flags, alright? So first I'm gonna get started with who I feel like controlled this whole fucking thing. Like the whole script. And you might see some stuff that's old, you might see some stuff that's new. But most of this I might not speak in, but I just wanna show y'all more or less. But we about to get to it. Y'all ready? Before I get started, another reason why some of the stuff might be a little old because I've been trying to do this since October, but I just ain't been really having the time to do it. But we gonna get to it, and the shit that I'm seeing, man, much like all the rest of my videos, still gonna be some of the same people and everything. So y'all see why I've been sticking to it. All right. So here's why I said he's in charge. And you see who's walking down the hall with him? And peep the time. Okay? And prove that it's not the time in this video either. And this where he came from to get there. To that. He came from the same place I was just recently focused on. Okay? So it's 11:28. Alright? When he leaves out of here and goes to that little East Bar entrance or whatever. That's what it was called. Watch this, y'all. Alright, so yeah, I know I already told y'all about the times and that they switched and manipulated it. So I'm already at that past that point. But I just want everyone who hasn't watched that video or still isn't convinced that they're playing with it. It's 11:28. Where is he at? Since he's coming from the Chicago Fire oven. And I'm gonna go all the way till 29 to show y'all that he don't show up. And then I'm gonna show you where he is at. And it's going to be matching up with what we saw in my last video about the cleanup crew. And that's why I think he's the head honcho. And keeping this script right in place. So you remember, he's wearing his blue shirt at this point. And that's also something I want to figure out. When did he change his shirt? Was it before the police arrived or after? Because he seemed like he was dodging cameras all night. And shout out to 54 Keys for letting us see that he was missing for like 36 minutes or 35 minutes unaccounted for. Without even being in trace of footage. But then was somewhere out of the focus as soon as the time came right. Like, that's how I know that this shit was all about these managers. Okay, it's 29 now. I still let it go past, but nobody here. Alright, now I'm going to show y'all where they at. So here we go. Now we in the same date, but at a different time, an hour beforehand. And look who we have coming from out of the restaurant. To match up with what we saw when he went up to the East Bar kitchen to give that signal for them cameras to be knocked offline. And it froze just before he's supposed to come out. Damn. That's another thing I've been showing y'all. Where there's an inconsistency at. What's going on in that time frame? And here's the guy that was walking down the hall when he was. I know y'all remember that guy. Mr. Black Suit. When I said they be giving me the heebie-jeebies. I might put him in there here on what he was doing, but I ain't really catch him doing nothing. But, you know, he's still with the beverage manager. So, this is the time frame where I'm like really sticking to. I'm staying around 10 o'clock for some reason because it just amazes me on how the most crucial shit happened at 10 o'clock. You got the dragger going up there. You got the beverage manager who we know is a main suspect, if not the number one suspect. And like all the people around them doing extra shit. Like sending cues and shit. So it's obvious that he's there to make sure everything's going the way they planned. But we about to get into the rest of these red flags. Alright, we out. Did anything look a little similar to you?